I was always interested in clothes. I used to always take my mother's good looking clothes and cut up those to make clothes for my dolls. I did my designing course for 3 years. That is when I realized that I do have some potential. But unlike, many people who come into this world because they inherit, the business or whatever, I had to do everything on my own. So it was not very easy. I started with very less money. Okay, so I just bought one sewing machine at a time. I started stitching myself. I used to stitch the saris, everything myself. Then I had a master come tailor who used to stitch and cut, and he taught me a lot of things which you will never learn otherwise. As because you know what happens. You become a designer. You are in the front. You don't know what happens at the back. But because he was there, I learned a lot of things. I can go and tell them for sure today. Stop this. I will tell you what to do. So like that I grew. Then I had a tailor working for the master. Then I had two tailors, and now I have four tailors and the master. There is no earnings as such till now because it's just 1 year since I've come here. So maybe after 2 years there'll be like actual profit or whatever, because right now everything is just rolling. Customers start from 6 months till about 70, 75. And these are for some of my regular customers. This design is in fashion now. Everybody wants this. This is one of my regular customers. If I see somebody who will look nice in the design, I show them that design. Otherwise, it starts from scratch. And somebody comes and tells me that this is the cut I want, this is the thing I want. But to get an idea of what exactly they like, I usually sit and show them pictures. I show them like 20-25 pictures, and then you get an idea of. There was this time I made a dress for a flower girl, small kid. The mom came and told me that she looked better than the bride. So that was like, it made me really happy. And when these customers send me messages that see how nice I look, you feel really happy. You feel it's worth it, whatever you do. But there are people who are, especially women. Sometimes there is no real problem. If there is a problem, you can fix the problem, and you should be open to fixing the problem. But there are some people who are just not satisfied. So I have had people who have yelled at me. But it's better to cut out such people. Wear garments are such a big boon actually, because there are people who can see what they want, pick up and go. And it's good for such people because the final product is in front of them and this thing. But there are a lot of people who also want beyond that. With ready to wear is that there can be replicas. One person can be wearing, you go to a wedding, there'll be 3-4 people who are wearing similar things which are bought from a shop, and you don't want to look like that. If it had to be a trend or something, it had to be long time back, because clothing and garmenting is happening from so many years. There's always been coutures who do customized stuff, and there's always press line which has always been there. So I don't think it's going to affect like majorly.
कितने दिन आप टेलरिंग में हैं?
20 साल।
ये आप क्या कर रहे हैं?
बोलो, हमिंग कर हमिंग।
एक दिन में आप कितना गारमेंट्स बना लेते हैं?
वो डिजाइन के ऊपर डिमांड होता है। डिजाइन जैसा उसके ऊपर कभी दिन में एक भी बनता है, 2 दिन में एक बनता है, कोई एक हफ्ता भी बनता है।
या डिजाइनर ब्लाउज है?
डिजाइनर बैकटा खुले देखाओ।
I have a lot of foreign clients, and they come with these grays and pale blues, and because I'm Indian, it just puts me to sleep, And I've been migrating them from grays, I'll be like, try some other color. The main challenges I face, people don't trust you because you don't have a big name, they don't trust that she will be able to do a good job, That is one, and number two is finding the right fabrics. If people are picky, it's very good because they know what they want. The problem comes when you don't know what you want, and then you have 10 people telling you what you want, you know. So that is when you get confused and you start telling me, but I understand what she's going through, so I try to help them out most of the time. And if there are any fitting issues, I fix it. And if it is my mistake, nothing wrong in admitting my mistake, I fix it. It's clothes, you can fix it, you know, you can always fix it. There is no that ki kharab ho gaya. No, people say, oh my god, my clothes are spoiled. It's never spoiled, you can always fix it.